the best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. What we have once enjoyed we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes a part of us. Security is mostly a superstition. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. The highest result of education is tolerance. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. The world is moved not only by the mighty shoves of the heroes, but also by the aggregate of tiny pushes of each honest worker. We could never learn to be brave and patient if there were only joy in the world. True happiness is not attained through self-gratification, but through fidelity to a worthy purpose. The most pathetic person in the world is someone who has sight, but no vision. Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it. We can do anything we want to do if we stick to it long enough. What I am looking for is not out there, it is in me. Self-pity is our worst enemy, and if we yield to it, we can never do anything wise in this world. No pessimist ever discovered the secret of the stars, or sailed to an uncharted land, or opened a new doorway for the human spirit. I long to accomplish a great and noble task, but it is my chief duty to accomplish small tasks as if they were great and noble. It is a terrible thing to see and have no vision. The heresy of one age becomes the orthodoxy of the next. What we once enjoyed and deeply loved we can never lose. For all that we love deeply becomes part of us. Knowledge is love and light and vision. Face your deficiencies and acknowledge them, but do not let them master you. Let them teach you patience, sweetness, insight. The best way out is always through. No one has the right to consume happiness without producing it. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. We may have found a cure for most evils, but we have found no remedy for the worst of them all, the apathy of human beings. I cannot do everything, but still, I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do something that I can do. The highest result of education is tolerance. Literature is my utopia. Here I am not disenfranchised. No barrier of the senses shuts me out from the sweet, gracious discourse of my book friends. The welfare of each is bound up in the welfare of all, until the great mass of the people shall be filled with the sense of responsibility for each other's welfare. Social justice can never be attained. I do not want the peace that passeth understanding. I want the understanding which bringeth peace. Many persons have a wrong idea of what constitutes true happiness. It is not attained through self-gratification, but through fidelity to a worthy purpose. The marvelous richness of human experience would lose something of rewarding joy if there were no limitations to overcome. One can never consent to creep when one feels an impulse to soar. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. I believe humility is a virtue, but I prefer not to use it unless necessary. The highest result of education is tolerance. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. Toleration is the greatest gift of the mind. It requires the same effort of the brain that it takes to balance oneself on a bicycle. No one has a right to consume happiness without producing it. What we once enjoyed and deeply loved we can never lose. For all that we love deeply becomes part of us. We can do anything we want to do if we stick to it long enough.